is fun. It's like a confession cam. Now, Palee, do you think guys like getting themselves checked up by a doctor?
I would say probably not.
Not. Why do you think that's the case?
I don't actually know. I know there's a hesitance towards it. I think it's avoidance. It's maybe concern about what they might hear. And I think it's a bit of the head in the sand.
Yeah.
Whereas women, I think maybe it's just, men are from Mars kind of thing, where women are just like, tell me so I can deal with it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of denial going on there. Yeah. So how do you think we can encourage guys to be more proactive in seeing the GPs?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think it's mainly about accessibility and I think breaking down the barrier. I think having GPs who, you're seeing GPs really specialize a lot in so many things, and men's health is one of them.
Yes.
And I think having a GP who can have that connection with someone to break down that fear, concern, whatever it may be, to make it more accessible for that service, like in specialized services like like the M clinic, and so you've got that specialty, and
absolutely,
it's not just seeing a GP for a sore throat or something like that. It's seeing a GP. Okay, tell me what's wrong. Let's figure out. Let's I think that's probably going to be the one to break the barrier with men.
I absolutely agree. There has to be nuance to what they need, and they can identify with.
That's right.
Okay.
I think it comes a bit from more, just not sharing. It's a
Yeah.
private, personal thing. Your health and bodily functions and feelings and things like that. It's not something you want to sit down and tell another guy about. Much as another woman about,
Exactly. Which this is a very good segue to my next question. Actually, I'm going to share with everyone later as well. But the latest stats nowadays shows that out of all the suicide cases, we have an average 6 men taking their lives every day in Australia, and that's a shocking number. How do you think we can get guys in our lives to speak up, especially when they're struggling with everyday life?
That's a rather probably the toughest one. I think it's if they have people in their lives who know them and know what the norm is, and to know something is just not right, that's at least a step in the right direction. Because I think that's probably the key to it. A lot of guys don't really talk about these things, and I think it's more about having that culture. It takes a long time, but to have that culture where it's okay to talk about these things, and so I think just for yourselves, as the women around the guys, just to have more of that conversation, and to say, what, I'm not feeling that well today, I'm not feeling that good, I don't know if I can cope with this, what do you think, and just to make it okay to have that conversation.
That's right. It is exactly. I mean, that's why it's one of the leading campaigns is called, we're asking the guys, are you okay? Or it's okay to talk. And you have to give permission to yourself to just give to have that avenue to express what you're going through in a safe space and feel that you're not being judged. I think that's very important.
That's really important. I think, and what I tend to say, I'm like, that's to kind of make it, I guess it's manly. You're a man when you can actually tell me these things and you can share these things.
That's so important.
It's
redefining masculinity, isn't it?
Exactly. I think that link is so strong, and it's something that as you grow up you're taught what a man is. And usually it tends to unfortunately not have that aspect of sharing and being open and acknowledging. So
it's time to change that culture.
Exactly.
Awesome. Fantastic note to end on. Thank you very much.